Today's veterinarian visit on KCRG-TV9 is brought to you by Emergency Veterinary Service.
And thanks for staying with us here at Midday. Veterinarian Ryan Steen joins us to take your questions, 365-9999. We're just going to make it the Ryan Show. Ryan is our first caller waiting on the line today. Go ahead with your question, Ryan.
Hi, yes, I have a 3-year-old red-nosed pit bull, and she's excellent with humans. She just has a problem with other animals. I was wondering if there's like a way if I could like maybe put a muzzle on her. Would that help like for walks? Because I can't even take her for a walk right now.
Sure. Yeah, a lot of the socialization that occurs with dogs, the bulk of it is when they're very young, 8 to 16 weeks of age. And so there's a little truth to can't teach an old dog new tricks. And you can have an impact on that with trying socialization and working with a behavioralist and working with a dog trainer. But to some degree, if there's some dog aggression issues, those are going to persist. And so in this situation, at least while you're working on that kind of thing, like a basket muzzle, which isn't so restricting but would stop from, if there was a situation where they got too close to another dog, that could be protective. And then, of course, it's not a bad idea to double leash in a situation like that, so that you don't have a situation where they get away from you. Because if they can be pretty aggressive, and if they want to get after another dog, they're gonna. As
much as you want to trust them, sometimes they can do some unpredictable.
That's exactly right.
Things.
Yep.
So you brought an adorable Chow Chow, at least a mix, if not a purebred, with you. It looks like a little lion.
Yeah. This is Tuft. She's out at Cedar Rapids Animal Control looking for a home. She's a young female. We're estimating maybe 2 years of age. She's spayed, and so she's ready to go to a new home if people want to call out to Cedar Rapids Animal Control.
She's just posing.
Yeah, she's doing great.
She just loves it. Yeah, she does have kind of a high maintenance do.
You bet.
So what are some of the health implications if you don't maintain this hard to maintain coat?
Yeah, well, kind of as you alluded to, it's all about prevention, because matting and that kind of thing can lead to multiple issues, not only with just appearance, but those mats can get down close to the hair, can lead to dermatitis and hot spots and things of that nature. And then as you're trying to remove those mats, you can get into issues with, damaging the skin, even cuts to the skin. So this is the kind of breed, and there's several out there where routine grooming, routine brushing, and that kind of thing goes a long ways towards keeping a healthy coat, which has an impact on their overall health system.
Yeah, and I have a long-haired dog too, and sometimes if I apply like the flea and tick medicine, if you like it, you have to pull really hard at the hair to get to the skin.
Yeah, and those are most effective when they're down to the level of skin. So parting it and getting a good line down at the skin. Now, a lot of that is on the hair is going to work its way down.
Okay.
But for it to be most effective, you want to get skin-on-skin contact. And there are some newer flea and heartworm preventatives combos that are oral now too that avoid having to do the topical things. So there's options, so people can speak with their veterinarian and find the best fit for their pet.
Great. Well, if you're interested in adopting this beautiful little gal, give Cedar Rapids Animal Care and Control a phone call. Dr. Steen, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And coming up tomorrow, our financial expert will be